When we look at the difficult time the church are facing, it's this issue of bulldozing churches. But the church that have been bulldozed, our church, is not being bulldozed because in the street, but somebody's, a group of people that was so angry about the church, and they came with a bulldozer and with some police around, and they just pulled the church down. And that is in one of the suburbs of Khartoum. So we feel bad, but we just pray to God. We say, God, what is your plan in this? Why this happen? And the church in Sudan is so poor, we don't have enough resources to build church, and now this church has been bulldozed. How are we going to get funds to build it? It become an issue. But we pray to God. We say, God, we believe that this time we'll build the church, and at this time it's going to be destroyed. So we trust Him. But when the church has been bulldozed, we don't have any church that we can worship in. We put a tent for some few days, and at the end of the day, we ask our Christians to move around, to go somewhere and start new centers in some elder's house. So we divide them into 3 groups. So there's 3 areas that they're worshiping it. So, and after 1 year, the Lord helped us to get some funds, and we managed to put the church back in its place. But after 1 year, those 3 centers become 3 big churches. So we cannot bring them again to this. Now it's become small, this new church. So, and even when we build a church, and another new believer came in it. So, and those new believers, they pack the church. So we cannot add more people in there because there will not be space. So we ask them to stay where they are, and that new centers become big new 3 churches. And even I came to understand, I say, God, I think you have a different strategy of church planting. If you bulldoze one church, if you allow one church to be bulldozed, and as a result of that, it comes 3 new churches. Okay, God, go ahead, bulldoze more churches, and so that the church grow. So that is, we don't use this sophisticated kind of technology of kind of doing church planting strategy, and with this PowerPoint, you should do this and you should do this. No, we don't have that. But it's just God did it. He multiplied His church in His own way of church planting strategy.